Why is the US dollar so strong? US dollar, US economy. The strength of the US dollar, which has been on an upward trajectory since mid-2021 and last month hit a 20-year high against 6 major currencies, has two main drivers. The first is confidence in the US economy relative to its peers. Much in the same way a weakening currency reflects declining investor confidence in a country's economy, a strengthening currency points to a vote of confidence in an economy's fundamentals. While the US economy is battling high inflation and flagging growth, it is viewed as being on a stronger footing than economies such as the UK and the Eurozone, both of which are widely thought to be in recession. The US dollar has always been seen as a safe haven for investors because the US is such a strong and large economy, so if there is global uncertainty, it's always a safe bet to hold US dollars because it retains value well, Jen said. So with the war in Ukraine, economic and political problems in Europe, high inflation, etc., it is not surprising investors are turning to the US dollar. Mark Chandler, the chief market strategist at financial consultancy Bannockburn Global Forex, said that the US seemed like a safe bet to investors in light of global events even if it recorded negative growth during the last 2 quarters. The US biggest rivals have shot themselves in the foot. Here I'm thinking of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and China's zero-COVID policy that has disrupted growth. The US allies are also having serious struggles. Japan is the only G10 country not to raise interest rates. China actually cut rates recently. Europe is on the verge of a recession and the UK's new government has stirred crisis talk with its fiscal stimulus adding to its current account deficit. The second driver of the dollar's rise is interest rate hikes by the US Federal Reserve, which has been raising the cost of borrowing in an effort to tame soaring inflation. With depositors at U.S. banks benefiting from higher interest rates, investors have been further encouraged to swap other currencies for dollars, pushing up the price of the greenback. Of course, central banks in other jurisdictions such as the UK have also been raising interest rates, and the Eurozone is planning to do likewise. But they are not acting as aggressively as the US, said Sia Mullies, the economics lecturer at Sheffield Hallam University. Meanwhile, Japan is not tightening at all, so the net result is still greater overseas demand for greenbacks.